Welcome back to Satisfactory. I'm so glad you're here. Let's take a peek over here. I think we should go ahead and set the export of this up. We got a new login screen on the experimental branch. It actually looks really cool. I should know by now that the left one is the input. Also, I can use the lift itself to tell me that. And we're burning down our power supply. Okay, good to know. All right. We've got the AI limiters going. We know that if we want to use the AI limiters in something, the best case scenario is probably the electromagnetics. First thing we're going to want is get the AI limiter blueprint. Oop, no, I don't want to use it. I just want to plan for it. Actually, you know what? If I look at the AI limiter, hold on. I am totally lost here. Give me a second. There we go. AI limiter. Whew. Stators. 2 to 1. Oh, it's like 50% more stators. So I could use that same upload. We know we only have 60 stators per minute. So if I say 60 divided by 4, or 60 AI limiters per minute, that's 15 machines. So that's 6 again. So knowing that, if I take this, oh my god, killing me. We only need, why? I am clicking directly on that plus sign. Okay. Game is not liking me today. So I think all we need to do is load this and change the recipe to electromagnetic. Oh, I guess I should change some of the inputs. The signage has to change. So this will be stators. This will be the AI limiters. And then we'll output with the good old control rods. And those control rods, and we'll change this to ELECTRO control rod BP. Yeah, it's not letting me put that on the... Normally I can put that plus sign and add it to my list. That's the danger of being on the experimental branch. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Yeah. Oh no, that's death. Good old skipping death. Didn't land long enough for our turbo fuel to
That was careless.
It was, you're right. Hey, tap the door. I always forget that you have to land for the fuel to refuel. So we found ourselves at the perfect nexus of entering it without fuel. I'm going to go back before I even get my health back up because I'm feeling like I'm going to live dangerously. Trying to get my stuff back here. I've been running a much lighter inventory. Gotta say, it's kind of nice. The likelihood of inventory filling up instantly has gone way down. Add to to-do list. It's even highlighted that that's what we'll do. Oh, we finally got it to do it. Let's see if we can get that new ELECTRO. Nope. I thought I put a hyper cannon over here somewhere. Really? Huh. Oh, there it is. I think we'll just siphon some of the stators off of the engine. The motor factory, technically, but the engine factory eventually. And we'll put the AI limiter on here. Drop in a drone. Universal vehicle path. Vehicle paths define roads. Define roads that vehicles can drive on to automatically transfer resources across vehicle stations. Universal. Tractor, truck, fluid truck. Ooh. Oh, so now you just draw it instead of having to drive it? Ooh. Very cool. Yeah. Much better. Let's not get too distracted with all the new stuff. I'm going to call this the hot, because it's in the desert. AI import. You know, I'm worried I didn't rename that other... Yeah, I didn't rename that other drone port. And we're going to have to go to the map. Come on. It won't let me mouse over this one to get the name of it. Drone port 71. No power. We'll just assume that that's working for now. And over here, or over here, we've got a massive amount of stators. Uh-oh. One of our lines is empty. This is why I should label all these inputs and outputs. Rubber of all things, but not something we have to worry about for this build. So I'll let the rubber catch up. That's fine. We're trying to figure out where the stators kind of land. We would need a place for both the stators and the AI limiters. Let's do it this way. We'll just put a standard connection back to this one. I like this, except we'll do it in reverse. I want to try to get over this sandy part. Without touching it. I guess we haven't seen a delivery quite yet. Alright, so we've got the AI limiters coming in here. And we've got stators living here. I could pop them out a little lower. It is a good thing to remember that conveyor holes are not limited now. They are potentially a separate object. There's our AI limiter delivery. Do you have to turn weather on, I wonder? Seasonal events. Fixmas and the anniversary. I'll have to find where all the weather stuff is. Weather presets. Rain and thunder. So if I turned it on to wet right now, would it start raining? Restart? Okay, I'll just go with default. That is not what I would consider a restart-worthy change. Yeah, we're gonna have to go up a level here. If we wanted to connect it right there, I guess I could connect it below. Not seeing any AI limiters, which is not good news. It's actually bad news. I would expect to see AI limiters on this belt by now. Maybe I'll finish it up and then come back. Clear this and then just take all the stuff. Mostly so we have more stuff to build. So that's 7. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just enough space. And it also looks like it's partially supported. Gonna have to get one of the half foundations out. Okay. And then one wall or one conveyor wall hole. We'll get it eventually. Okay, I'm starting to worry that we don't have access to AI limiters like we think we do. But let's get the power in before we fly off. Plus, I think we might have put this in slightly the wrong location. I could have this be a little insert. Just a totally unnecessary. Always zoop the longest way you can. I could just connect all this stuff right back. Uh-oh. Actually, well, there's room for at least one more drone port version 2. All right, looks like we're gonna have to fly back over and find out what's going on with our AI limiters. The fact that 0% AI limiters have shown up, that ain't great. Unfortunately, this is a long flight. Did I connect the AI limiters to the wrong input? I don't think so. If anything, I put the... I don't know why the fuel selection is showing up here. The joys of the experimental branch. Yeah, this one is like a huge flight forward. What? There are AI limiters on this belt. Ha! That I somehow tried to connect to the fuel line. That's not gonna work. Hmm. And this is the Paradise AI export. I think the drone's actually on the other end. We're still short copper sheets. We're gonna have to crank out some more copper sheets, but that's definitely something for a later time. So here's my concern. I don't want to have to fly back 2-3 times, but I can't get the blueprints on my list. Blueprint, ELECTRO, magnetic control rod. It just goes into build mode. It looks like if I build 4 of these, I'll run out on cable. Then I'll grab a few extra. Quartz crystal. I always feel like I could use a few extra quartz crystal. I guess we could check in on our copper. This is a pretty decent number of smelters, but apparently not smelting fast enough. We'll just move all the ingots over to the production side. Nice to see the bauxite flowing, though. See if we can get our nudge going. Perfect. These are directionally incorrect. Yeah. Alright, we got our stators in. A couple of good old-fashioned air limiters made their way over. One shipment worth at least. They got in there fast. I didn't even notice. And who knows what we're going to do with these AI limiters. And then we'll just connect the power. I want to fill up this backfill one first, and then we'll just leave the rest here. This looks pretty straightforward. Now we just need to figure out our... you know, I feel obligated to put in an extra one of these. Surely some electromagnetic rods have come out. Hey, look at that. So right now, if I wanted to do a side project, I'd do a side project, believe it or not, that resulted in more copper sheets. A little copper sheet complex would probably be a nice thing to do at this point. For once, I actually have everything I need to put this in place. I honestly don't think I need a local electromagnetic rod pickup station for this one. So I'm going to leave that out. I mean, I could do a whole nother... What kind of copper sheet recipes do I have on me? We're obviously not going to do this now because we're basically done for today. Oh, they're showing me the alternates even though they're locked? Ooh, that's different. So I could go double Because I've got this version, the refinery that extends the life of a copper ore. And then if I went again with that, two copper sheets for one, two ingots for one sheet, or 3 ingots for 3 sheets, 1 to 1. But you have to add a bunch of water to it. I've got one hard drive. I'm gonna put this in here and see if we get it. I should have checked to make sure we didn't already have it, but we didn't, so it's fine. Keeping this library is key because that way you don't get the same thing over and over again. All right, I'm going to step away. I'll be right back, and we'll see if we get lucky on the copper sheet refinery option. Okay, let's see what we got here. Boo. Oh, this is the latest and greatest. Still boo. Oh, double boo. The Super State computer actually might be tempting. Though we haven't really needed batteries. I guess we'll just leave it. We'll either have to find some more hard drives or accept it as is. Yep, we're going to call it right there. Not bad. We do need more copper sheets to make more AI limiters so we can make more electromagnetic rods. Just enough to operate though, so it's not totally idle. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.